Strange how that red's starting to come down the table.
And 35 with his first visit. And that set the tone for surely the most complete performance of his career to date. He was out. Mark Selby. But Lisowski has the winning record. He's won 4 of their previous 7 meets.
Well, nicely played, but touched the other red say, didn't punish him. Seen another plant if he's come far enough.
22.
And still hasn't. Oh, well.
Took us to every shot.
29.
Well, again, that was missable, that shot, with an unforced error. Now he's got the balls. As I say, he did the same thing yesterday
37.
against Dave.
$45.
A couple of reds. This was a simple shot to play.
53.
And then he's going to need to touch them in some way, unless there's more red. No, is it a plant to the
61.
middle?
Do with the cue ball here.
Well, this red goes to the middle, no need. Yeah, well played.
9.
What a start from Jack. 1 snooker to tie. Two snookers needed.
73.
Needs a safety shot, Mark Selby. I think that's...
Like
I've
Lisowski.
probably played the black to the
73.
cushion, actually. Red to the cushion, just above. Well, the red goes. And that makes absolutely sure of this game. Or maybe just a little pot. Look at that. Brilliant.
It's Mark Allen.
9.
And this is just what he would have imagined. King final.
Yes, and what's be in Mark Selby's mind is the last 3.
17.
It wasn't one of the smaller events. There's the Shanghai Masters. So that's still
25.
fresh in Mark Selby's mind.
Yes, it was the poor break-off that did for Selby in this opening frame, bringing a red up the table.
32.
And Jack Lisowski did the damage.
33.
Playing with a new cue this season.
38.
Having broke consistent, couple of finals, semi-final, 4 other ranking quarter-finals.
40.
Neil Roberts' appearances in Riga and in China.
43.
But I doubt that Jack Lisowski has ever
47.
played as he's done in this tournament so far. Remember, he's already
52.
beaten John Higgins. All 3 of those outstanding
58.
victories.
Foul.
Can he go all the way today? Well, that's free trophy aloft this evening. 1-0, courtesy of a break of 73 after Mark Selby brought a red back up the table off his break.
Close, but he was going into that red. Now he needs a bit of luck. And the way he's on it. He is on it. It's a good pot. Didn't get enough stun on the cue.
Lisowski 8.
Only Ding Junhui at the Shanghai Masters 3 years ago beat him in a title match.
Well, went for the red. But to be fair,
One.
Mark Allen
Jack Lisowski went for a lot of balls like the one he's...
9.
And then has to start thinking about going into them.
17. Foul.
Oh, that's very, very unfortunate.
1.
And that's why he...
No.
finals, as Philip said.
17.
Split them beautifully, but knocking in a red with the blue.
Yeah. Right-handed.
33.
Nobody quite does it as good as Ronnie O'Sullivan, of course. But what a shot to have. That wobbled a little. Needed the black, but by going up for the blue, he needs another red.
49.
But he's the right side of the blue. A little kick.
55.
Took the pace out.
And the pink stays out, so he'll certainly play on.
1.
And this is some safety play that Lisowski could have done without.
Selby 8.
Let's get him out of that zone. Played it at a good speed, not to leave a free ball. Had he missed. Try and force Mark Selby to pop the red. Looks good. Looks good, pushing it over the pot. It's not far away. Oh, excellent effort. Behind the green.
Competed tactically, and that was key. He's got to do that again today.
One. Jack Lisowski 1 in the second frame.
So Jack Lisowski doubled exceptionally well. 3 half-century breaks already. Selby, yes, was unlucky in the previous one, knocking in a red with the blue. But crucial.
Well, that was a very fortunate double kiss. Well, caught it just a little thin. Oh, what a shot. Screwing the cue ball out of danger. Oh, wow, again. And I think he may be on. Another good pot. And if he misses the blue, which he has, he's perfectly on it.
miss anything. And he missed precious little last night. Oh, hang on a minute. Hang on a minute.
Foul.
Well, it's...
Lisowski 7.
So,
1.
chance for Selby. Oh, you couldn't have played it any better.
Selby's standout win of the week was, of course, Selby stood up to the pressure.
Well, he's going to... Well, please don't. Oh, what a good recovery. Played it well.
Event before he made the semi-finals
29.
in Belfast, losing to O'Sullivan in dramatic.
Higgins in Ireland. So checking to see if the pink spots, but
36.
well, that could.
$42.
With colours.
50.
It's looking like a carbon copy of the previous frame, Jack.
50.
Yes, and that ensures that the sound. So Selby getting
63.
could have been so different. But by the same token, Mark Selby knocked to Reading, so
It's a terrific start to the final, isn't it? Both
71.
players look to be cute.
50.
$78.
That's a good response by one of these two players later this evening. Jack Lisowski leading Mark Selby 2-1. Lisowski, of course, going for his first major prize.
Oh, clean as a whistle. And could have done without the kiss.
1.
He's just overhit.
Mark Selby 5.
Excellent safety. Perfect. He's pushed one over the corner. And Selby can see the...
1.
Lisowski will have a great chance to lift his first major title.
9.
And this time, he is...
17. 25. 33.
He really did straight away. He looks really up for it.
His
41.
performance in the final of the English Open. But this week, whenever we've seen him on the match table, he's looked as sharp as a tack.
46.
Well, that rattled a little. Clean. Went into the...
62.
Didn't miss it though. be guaranteed to make it 2 each.
70.
Absorb that early onslaught and come back with a couple of big strikes of
Max Selby, 75 and a frame.
a thoroughly entertaining quartet of frames. Their 8th meeting. Lisowski has won 4 of the previous 7, including this season's Shanghai Masters by a ranking titleist.
Again. Well, look at that for a shot. Screw with check side.
1. Six.
Mark Selby was... But he's missed that one, and that is a surprise.
One.
To that red. Is it hard enough? Is it hard enough? Well, this is a cheeky shot, reading off the red.
Checked it.
Well, could be a re-rack. Depend on. Wouldn't imagine that disc going anywhere.
What do you think?
Try and cover this red over the left corner. And he's played it with a little bit more side on the cue ball this time and managed to cover it. Important to get that. It hasn't hit it hard enough. Jack in a safety success. Another good safety. Now, will Jack be tempted by...
One.
What a great shot. Fantastic pot. And he's earned himself, and I say earned himself, a real good chance.
A very fine line.
Although, to be fair, Philip,
7.
he played the cue ball into a nice area there, didn't leave anything. A shot.
Yeah, but as you say, if he had missed it...
It would have been over the lip.
16.
Well, he potted the red badly, and that's why the cue ball stuck in the park there. Referee keeping a close eye on things there. That red was coming back down the table. Just the paint. Good pot.
1.
Needs another. He struck that so sweet.
7.
But it,
13.
losing his 2-0 lead.
yeah, I think that's a good word. And he has done.
Check Lisowski, 20.
Positional play wasn't good enough in that. But a let off. And if Lisowski can see this red to the middle,
1.
Nice little rub on the blue, but he...
7.
Well, that's another good kiss on the yellow. Push.
And that was the first time, really, that a player has been in and the opportunity to punish that and at least get right back in the frame.
11.
Well, very cleverly. He didn't bring the red up.
17.
2 snookers required.
20.
Punish for his error. Selby missing straight away with the red to left centre.
Lisowski 24 in the frame.
And Selby remains seated. So Jack was out. Selby pegging him back at the interval, but a couple of missed pots from Selby in that frame. The blue with the rest into the yellow pocket when he was in, and then when he had the chance to counter-attack after Lisowski missed.
Not sure if he got a kick there. Well, that was an excellent pot. He missed it. Oh, that's incredible. After getting that good red, missing a relatively easy blue. Oh, caught the middle pocket bump. He needs a kiss.
Okay. Seven.
Perfectly played. Now, choices. How's your luck? Well, that kiss on the pink has left him on the red to the middle. The pink spot's held.
13.
Again, that only just went. That's the word.
19.
This time, just got the right.
20. 25.
Now, where's the pink going to go?
$32. 39.
To take the more difficult red to gain position, a two-frame lead. And Selby doing
45.
what Selby.
Yes, went this week, scored well.
52.
He's attacked the balls that we've seen for quite some time. His final.
59.
Yes, and probably down to Ronnie, a bit like Ding Junhui when he won the UK the week before, Pete O'Sullivan.
Benchmark, doesn't he, in that regard? Look at
66.
what Judd trumped with the world rankings and world champion for the first time. Any time you can beat O'Sullivan in a big event.
Like Selby on this week. It was a fantastic match.
73.
This frame, long since.
Caught the cameraman out there. What a pot.
It certainly was.
A host of other big breaks.
80.
And trying to bring the black into play as well.
87.
To hold the cue ball.
92.
As you say, beautiful shot.
90. 99.
Yes, the pain has all had the chance. Giving it back to your opponent. Lisowski missing a blue that He looks sharp as a tack.
106, 10.
Down there from Marcel.
117.
And what a clearance.
Selby breaking off then. And he's played it with a little bit more side on the cue ball, trying to hide this red to the left corner. Middle Selby, and Jack punished, won the frame. And then in the next frame, he's broke off a great 117, which he wouldn't have been able to get had he not missed the blue, Lisowski. That's a good safety. Looks a little slow. Didn't play to hit that red. But perfect. But what a shot. Well worth waiting for.
Need a moment here, please. 8.
The slightest nudge.
16.
Oh, didn't get into the meat of them. And a good recovery shot. Cue ball though, just travelling on a little too far. Yeah, Selby not bothered about the 5 points that he would have got for the blue.
24.
Played a good.
He started with those 2 early frames, the fact that Selby had been unlucky to go with the red and the blue.
Lisowski missed in the last frame, which could have took him into a 2-frame lead. And it's all changed since then. To bringing in reds out into the open. Of getting that cue ball dead on the cushion behind the green. Caught it just a little bit too thick. Similar thing for Lisowski. Caught it too thick. Well, that's opened things up. And a good attempt to get this good safety. Red's coming down the table. And he's left it on.
One. Seven.
And as mentioned earlier, a tremendous conversion rate of late, having won 13 of his past 14.
15.
Played it with
22.
Well, that's a mistake. Didn't mean to catch the red for Lisowski at last. Having said that, he's coming to the table snookered.
27.
Still 83 there.
Well, Selby will be pleased. He's missed frame ball.
Mark Selby.
The black tied up.
Well, you can't hit them much better than that. So no attempt at the pot. Chance of the snooker. Caught it just a little bit too thin. Yeah, the safety last shot from Lisowski wasn't good enough, and it's cost him the frame.
Mark Selby 1.
Just one snooker needed, so well.
Foul. Mark Selby 4. Frame conceded.
Well, Jack Lisowski has scored. Just Open final underway, and just signs that Mark Selby is beginning to get on top in this showpiece. He's won 4 of the last 5 frames.
Got that red, that led him onto the blue. Since missing that blue, he hasn't scored a point. Good pot. Now, what can he do with it?
After 7. And Lisowski looking to finish this session as he started on
The pink. Filled us all, playing for the blue. Another good pot. Needs a decent bounce.
9. 10.
To them. Well,
18.
good pot. Well, he's got
24.
didn't want the kick. And he hasn't got away with it either.
1.
Well, not ideally on the next red, but
9.
yeah, good pot.
into the final session. Lisowski was first in.
Although really the pink, where he didn't get onto the red as he intended.
2.
And the way that Mark Selby's playing now, you fear the worst for Jack Lisowski.
26.
He had to score. And if you don't take full advantage against Selby, he will.
In the early stages of this final, that's been the catalyst
34.
for Selby finding.
$42.
And when he takes this red,
50.
I think there have been periods over the last couple of seasons winning those 8 Triple Crown titles, and where has that error come from? Goodness me.
Mark Selby.
that is incredible. But what a chance here. Well, it was never easy. He was nicely on the pink to develop the pink. But well, still in with a chance. This red over the pocket. Caught it a little bit thin. On the left arm. Missed it by a long way. Doesn't want the full ball kiss. And that little rub. Yeah, good pot.
1.
Lisowski
Max
would have
Selby,
had.
1. Foul and a miss.
How's your luck? How's your luck?
Session right now, he'd be highly delighted to be level pegging, having been outplayed in the second half of this first session of the final.
Low, he's in trouble next shot. So took the risk. And he's left it on. Yeah, Mr.
Has seen Mark Selby win 5 out of 6, barring snookers.
Max Selby, 1.
Well, I really am. So if the black, it's absolutely guaranteed this frame. But 2 snookers is attainable. Pink's in a pretty good spot. Green and brown.
Then
Max Selby.
to the
Foul.
and Jack Lisowski.